Welcome back. Week 19, Marathon Freedom Investing. Welcome back, you guys. This is week 19. This is the recap. Remember, whatever I'm saying on here is not a suggestion to buy, sell, or trade. I am strictly on here for entertaining purposes. Remember, that's the only reason why we came to YouTube, right? So, all I'm doing is showing you guys my journey on how a blue-collar worker is creating wealth for the future, right? So let's go ahead and get straight to it, right? My account net value right now is $13,264.65. Today is Monday morning. Usually I record on Sundays. I had a lot going on over the weekend, so bear with me, guys. So Monday, my P&L is us up $16 and point, which is up 0.12% as of this morning. I think the market's going to sell off. I think I'm giving a lot of my thoughts at the end, but I'm just going to give you a quick what I think right now. I think we're going to get a big sell-off. I think a lot of people should sell off, right? RSI's up, the VIX is up, and sentiment is low. So a lot of people are going to take profit, but remember, guys, we are long-term investors. So we don't care about what's going on today because we're thinking about a year from now, 5 years from now, and 10 years from now, right? So since I opened this account, my open P&L is $1,564. I'm sorry, let me say it right. $1,564.50. So I'm up 16.18%, right? My cash balance, what I have on the sideline, is $2,027.29. And I'm explaining why, right? My market value of what I have invested in the market is $11,238. As you see, it's fluctuating because the market is getting ready to open up in about 15 minutes, right? All right. So that kind of gives a sums of my overall portfolio. So like we do, right? The recap for week 19, I'm gonna show you how my stocks are doing. So I specifically grabbed these stocks for my portfolio for the foreseeing future, right? Things can change. This is not just because it's on YouTube and I'm explaining to you guys doesn't mean it's concrete, right? So SMH, right? That's my semiconductor ETF. Since open, my P&L on it, profit and losses, is up $379.65, which is up 42.73%. My market value for what it's totally worth to my account is $1,265.91. What I have totally invested in it is $888.57. I have a total of 2.22479 shares of SMH, and SMH, which I love it at 10% of my portfolio, is at 11.28% right now as my portfolio stand. My average price of purchase is $399.40, and the last price of what it was or currently is $569.69. All right, so let's go to the next one. Excuse the rush. I kind of want to put the video before the market open because I think the market's going to change, and I kind of want to give you what it looked like last week. My portfolio was up 16.5%, man. It was up like 16,000, man. It was incredible, right? But I don't really get too emotional with it because I've been in the market for 2 years, and I've been through, it was like Black Monday or Black Thursday or Black Friday. I've been through the Trumps. I've been through the when the beginning of last year where the interest rates went up and the market went down. I've been through when Trump became president and the market just shot up, and then a couple months, like a month later or a couple weeks later, the market dropped. So I've been through a lot of ups and downs. So that's why I really don't get attached to profit, but I don't get attached to profit like I did in the beginning, especially when I seen NVIDIA go from 120 to 90, now actually at 200. So let's get back to it. I don't want to lose my train of thought. VXUS, my international ETF, this baby right here hasn't even started. To me personally, it hasn't started running. It's a great international ETF to get a kind of a broad international feel for the market. Once again, Since open P&L, it's up $59.24, which is up 6.64%. The market value of what it's worth in my account is $947.72. Market value of what it's worth in my account, meaning is if I sell it, I had to pay the difference of what I have invested, which is $888.59. So that difference is my gain, which is the $59.13, right? How much stocks do I have is 11.12747 shares of VXUS. My position of what I like it in my portfolio is at 10%. Right now it's sitting at 8.43%, which I'm okay with. That's what I love. My average price of purchase is $79.88. And what the current price is as of right now is $85.19. All right, let's go to the next stock, right? VOO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500. This is my foundation for my portfolio. Like most people, is the S&P. This is my S&P Vanguard. Man, I don't want to go too far, but somebody had said something like, man, what's the point of trying to beat the S&P? And if you think about it, it does make sense, man. Some of us, we all plan to live till we're 40, 50, 60 years old. And some of us probably watching are probably in their 20s. So you got to think, it's like, man, what's the point of trying to beat the S&P if it's only going up 8% a year? So why not just keep on dumping money in the S&P, or at least have a foundation with the S&P, and then put a small portion of your other funds in legit slow growth stocks. But I digress. My open P&L is $462.16 as of right now. That's up 9.31%. My market value, what is worth in my account, is $5,427.31. My total cost of what I have purchased in it is $4,964.83. I have a total of 8.01387 shares of VOO, and I roughly like to let it sit about 50% of my portfolio, which right now is at 48.31%. My average purchase price of VOO is at $619.53, and the current price of it as of right now is $677.23. And then that's my VOO. And final, one of my more riskier stocks, which is SPMO. This is the SPMO is the excuse me. SPMO is the my momentum ETF. It takes the top 100 move it. If I ain't mistake, I couldn't get it wrong, but moving weighted companies, the top 100 in the S&P, and it puts it in a portfolio, and they tend to mix it up every 6 months. I think right now Broadcom is one of the heaviest weighted inside of the S&PMO ETF, but there's other ones as well. And I did not do this on purpose, but I'm just now looking at it. That my open P&L is at $666.65, which is up 22.74%. My market value of what is worth in my account is $3,598. I'm sorry, $3,598.08. My total of what I have total invested in it, what I've purchased out of my own cash, is $2,931.18. I have 24.87269 shares of SPMO, and I like to keep SPMO about 30% in my portfolio, which is right now is at 32.01%, which is perfect. My average purchase price is $117.85, and as of right now, as we speak, the price is currently at $144.65. All right. So that pretty much recaps my portfolio. If you can see, we had bad days. That's where I was really loading up a little bit. I didn't get the bottom like I really wish I could have. We are outpacing the S&P as of right now. We'll see what happens as we move forward. But the one thing I really want to say is, remember guys, consistency, right? We may get a big drop. You know, Tom Lee suggests that we might get a 20% drop. Warren Buffett was saying that you know, he's seen a lot of casino playing in the market, which is going to probably shake the market up a little bit. There's a lot of stuff that was going on in the last like 5 days. Michael Burry betting against the market, saying that we're in the AI bubble. These are signs of, you know, what it was back in the .com era. I don't really believe so. I think that we could get a pullback. Yeah, I think we're oversold, especially with the thing. I think we're ignoring the noise that's going on around America with prices, with fuel going up, Iran war, maybe a food shortage. Who knows? I know food prices are going up. You can literally go into your grocery store and you see everybody Instacarting. So there's a lot of pressure on the dollar, right? So I can see the sentiment in the market. It's kind of bad. I can see that. But when you're talking to people, everybody, we're all moving on. You know what I mean? It's not like the Great Depression where nobody can get a job. It's not like the Great Depression when we can't grab the dollar. We're all starving and going homeless. So it's a mixed feeling, right? But what I would say this, right? Even if the market goes down, we need to keep invested. You know what I mean? Steady invested. Stay invested. You know, don't let the noise of these prestige investors, right, quote unquote, scare you out the market. That's the Tom Lees, the Warren Buffett, maybe the Michael Burrys, your favorite YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Remember, YouTube is for entertaining purposes. So YouTubers are on here. If you want to save even me, it's to scare you out the market or pump up the market. So stay invested. I see you guys next week with the next recap. Hopefully we have a great week this week. If not, you'll see it because I'm gonna keep giving you the same videos. Slow, marathon, boring investing, right? See you guys next week. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace.